Hi guys! In this video, you can see the top 10 places to visit in Morocco. So before we get started, make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe to our channel. Morocco is a country of dazzling diversity. You'll find rugged mountain ranges, rolling deserts, ancient cities, deserted beaches, and warm hospitality. Morocco's cities are some of the most exciting on the African continent. Here are the best places to visit in Morocco. 1. Marrakech. Marrakech knows how to put on a show. Its heady sights and sounds dazzle-frazzle and enchant, as they have done for almost a millennia. Circuses can't compare to the mayhem of the UNESCO-acclaimed Halka, street theater, in Marrakech's main square, Djemma El Fna. By day, Djemma draws crowds with snake charmers, acrobats, and dentists with jars of pulled teeth. Around sunset, 100 restaurant stalls kick off the world's most raucous grilling competition. After dinner, Djemma music jam sessions get underway. Audience participation is always encouraged, and spare change ensures encores. 2. High Atlas Mountains. The High Atlas Mountains are North Africa's tallest mountain range, a trekker's paradise from spring to fall. The range runs diagonally across Morocco for almost 620 miles, 1,000 kilometers, encircling Marrakech to the south and east from the Atlantic coast, just north of Agadir to Khenifra in the northeast. Its sawtooth peaks act as a weather barrier between the mild, Mediterranean climate to the north and the Sahara to the south. In its highest reaches, snow falls from September to May, allowing for winter sports in Okamden, while year-round rivers flow towards Marrakech, creating a network of fertile valleys. 3. Chefchaouen. Steep and cobbled, the infinitely Instagrammable blue-wash lanes of Chefchaouen's Medina tumble down the mountainside in a shower of red rooftops, wrought iron balconies, and vivid geraniums. You could be content for hours just people watching over a mint tea in the Café Pack main square, lorded over by a grand red-hued Casbah, or amble down the riverside walk, shop the souks markets, stroll to the Spanish mosque on the hill, or even venture into the surrounding Talassem National Park to explore the Rif Mountains. 4. Skoura. Like a carpet of green stretching across the Draa Valley, Skoura's idyllic palm grove, is crisscrossed by a network of dirt tracks and an age-old Katora underground irrigation system that supports a surprising bounty of produce that has sustained generation after generation. Tomatoes, mint, pomegranates, apricots, dates, figs, alfalfa, and almonds. Studded with historic mud brick kasbahs, labyrinthine sore, fortified villages, and stylish guest houses with farm-to-fork restaurants, it makes the perfect place to linger and experience unhurried oasis life, barely changed for centuries. 5. Draa Valley. Roads now allow safe, speedy passage through the final stretches of ancient caravan roads from Mali to Marrakech. But beyond the rocky gorges, glimpsed through car windows, lies the Draa Valley of desert traders' dreams. The rustling date palms and cool mud brick castles of Zagora, Tanugalt, Timidart, and Agde must once have seemed like mirages after 2 months of the Sahara. Fortifications that once welcomed gold-laden caravans are now open to overnight guests who wake to fresh buffet gabates, bread baked in earthen ovens, and a slower pace of life. 6. Moulay Idriss Zerhoun. Named for Morocco's most revered saint, the holy little town of Moulay Idriss Zerhoun contains the mausoleum of Moulay Idriss and is one of the most important pilgrimage spots in the country. In fact, it wasn't until 2005 that non-Muslims were permitted to stay overnight. It straddles 2 hills, and, whichever side of town you're on, the views across the green-tiled rooftops and out to the rolling countryside beyond, where olive groves produce a fragrant oil, are undeniably pretty, especially in the evening light. Look out for Morocco's only cylindrical minaret. 7. Sidi Ifni. Lying along Morocco's southwest coastline, the small fishing town of Sidi Ifni is a lovely place to visit. It's home to some beautiful beaches, great surf spots, and awe-inspiring rock formations, as it was only returned to Morocco in 1969 after decades of Spanish rule. The Berber town also has a fascinating history and culture for visitors to delve into. As everything is painted blue and white, The city stands out delightfully against its desolate surroundings, with a few Art Deco buildings dotted around town. While Sidi Ifni has a very laid-back vibe, lively cafes and restaurants can be found along its oceanfront and around its souk and Old Spanish town. One of the main draws is its excellent beach, which is pounded by the waves of the Atlantic Ocean. 8. Rabat. Although it is often overlooked in favor of Agadir, Casablanca, and Marrakech, Morocco's capital Rabat is well worth visiting. One of 4 imperial cities in the country, it is set on the northwest coastline and bordered by the Atlantic Ocean. Home to peaceful, palm tree-lined boulevards and an atmospheric old Medina, Rabat is a lovely place to wander around, with interesting historical sites and cultural landmarks dotted here and there. While its massive royal palace and beautiful Art Deco cathedral look a treat, the main attraction is its well-preserved Kasbah. This is not only home to a delightful old mosque, but also an idyllic Andalusian garden and magnificent museum on the sprawling site's history. Among its sturdy stone walls, you can find lots of exquisite architecture, as well as a beautiful blue and white painted neighborhood. 9. Meknes. Located near to the city of Fez in northern Morocco, Meknes is known as the City of 100 Minarets for its abundance of monuments, mosques, palaces, and pavilions. Founded by a Berber tribe of the 9th century, Meknes rose to eminence during the 11th century as a fortified town. In the 1700s, the Sultan of Morocco Moulay Ismail made Meknes the country's imperial capital and added to the city's construction. It's the city's former prestige and glory that distinguishes it from other towns in Morocco. Few other places offer visitors such an intimate look at Morocco's golden past. It is also the nearest city to the Roman ruins of Volubilis. The Dar Jamai Palace, located in a well-tended garden, includes a museum with exhibits of imperial clothing and jewels. The Sultan's sumptuous palace, Dar el-Maksin, and mausoleum are worth a visit as well. Among the multiple monument gates in Meknes, the Bab Mansour is perhaps the most famous. The 11th century gate cost its architect, El-Mansour, his life. When the architect admitted that he felt he could have done better, the Sultan had him executed on the spot. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.